It's time for the beeline. It's time for the beeline.
What is good? People, people. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Your boy taking pictures and shit. And yo, what is good, people? Yo, it's your boy, Brian B. And we are live in the one and only web show that's coming up. I don't know if y'all see the numbers, but they rising and shit. Yo, it's your boy Brian B. And this is the B line. Baby, what's good? I love y'all. Yo, listen, we in the studio today. We got J.D. the Mouth, baby. What's good, Jay?
All right. Yeah.
Oh, shit. And then, of course, yo, listen, bro, listen. You think I'm going to leave her out? You think I'm going to leave her out? Listen, we got I.T. Tiff. Holy shit, it's I.T. Tiff, y'all. It's I.T. Tiff. What's good, I.T. Tiff?
Everything. I mean, we got everything up and running. We're ready to go.
Yes,
We've
ma'am.
been waiting to do this episode.
I love this girl right here. Yo, I'm your boy, Brian B. Check it out. We got a guest up in the beeline. Yo, you guys may know him. You guys may have seen him. My man been performing. He's making fucking moves. This my man, Michael I-Zayah. And listen, he's an artist up and coming. You know, you've heard about him. I've been watching him on YouTube and shit like that. He got shit all over the place. It's crazy. Very talented young man. Hey, Mr. Mike, what's going on, brother? What's going on?
Everything is everything, bro.
That's
what's up. I just dropped my EP album project.
Oh shit.
Like I said, I did 3 speaking role films.
Okay.
And I'm working on doing 3 more this year.
Damn, yo, listen, my man making moves. Hey, it's 2020. It's hard to make moves right now, bro. So you gotta ultra respect people that's making moves right now. I gotta be serious.
Yes, sir.
Most stuff.
No, it's been a hard year, bro. Yo, how's 2020 been treating you, Mike?
How's what?
How's 2020 been treating you?
I mean, I had my ups and downs.
Yeah.
Highs and lows, good and the bad and the ugly.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Rough year, man. It's definitely a rough year, yo. We getting ready to elect another motherfucker to try to run this place and see what happens, and we gonna see how lucky we get with that. But this is the Beeline, and you know, like I said, one thing that we've been doing at the Beeline is we've been talking to a lot of up and coming talent, man. People who are working through the pandemic, working through all the bullshit that's going on or whatever, and they're trying to make their success progress.
That's right.
Yo, your boy Brian B feeling fucking good tonight. So I'm telling y'all right now, it's gonna be a good podcast. We talking some shit. Took a little while to get it going, but we getting it going, yo. So without further ado, we kind of gonna jump into this one, yo. Hey, yo, Mike. So we want to start off and kind of like, you know, let you shine a lot. You know, we want to talk about, you know, everything that you've been doing. You definitely are a man of many talents, bro. We understand that, you know, you don't just do music, but you're acting. You're doing a lot of different things. So go ahead and let you have the floor and tell us about what's going on with Mr. Michael I-Zayah, man. You know, share whatever you want to share.
Okay. Well, my name is Michael I-Zayah. I come from the east side, from East Buffalo and East Atlanta. I didn't go to school in neither areas. I went to the school in the west side of Atlanta, and then I went to the school in the suburbs. And fast forward, graduated from high school from the suburbs, and I moved back to Atlanta.
Okay.
Fast forward again. always had a passion for music. I always wanted to do music, but I didn't have the resources for it.
Hey, Mike.
So that was kind of a struggle.
Mike, let me ask you a question real quick. When you say the suburbs, what do you mean, bro? Just for people who don't really understand that, there's a lot of people who are going to be seeing this. So,
A lot of squares.
Very different.
Yeah, man. We come from the hood, bro. Like, but where you come from in the suburbs, man?
Where I was living at in the suburbs, I was living in this whack ass city called Douglasville. Yes, I said whack ass city because I don't really fuck with that city, man. Right? I have a lot of had a lot of beef with some people there, which I mean that's another story, but
yeah,
but that's the reason why I said like where I originally come from is Buffalo, New York, and East Atlanta,
gotcha.
East Buffalo and East Atlanta.
Gotcha.
But like I said, I moved back to Atlanta and everything, and last time I was in Buffalo was when I was 14. But like I said, but other than that, as far as my music, I always had a passion for music. I always had a passion for being in movies and everything, but I didn't have my resources.
Gotcha.
So that was a struggle for me,
yeah.
So, but like I said, fast forward, I didn't start recording music until like I was 20 years old, 19, 20 years old. Yeah, 20 years old in February 2009.
Yo, listen.
I always did a thing.
Hey, hold on, man. Don't be trying to fly. Yo, he just dropped the date on us. Like, what, you got a calendar? Like, god damn.
I have a good memory.
Listen, bro, I don't remember what I did yesterday. They fucking remember the date, yo. I'm telling you, you ever feel that?
Yeah, because recording music in the studio for the first time was a special moment for me.
I definitely understand that. Yeah, I understand that, bro. Yo, it feels different when you do recording like and especially when it's like a real studio. You know what I mean? Like I've had that experience as well, where it's like you get into the booth and it's like a studio you got to pay for, and it's like something that's like, god damn, like did I make it already? Like it's kind of like an overwhelming feeling, bro. I definitely understand that.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So for years, I mean, I did a thing to where I wrote my little raps and everything when I was in school and everything, and like I said, like when I was in elementary school, and I didn't start doing my
elementary. Wait a minute, man. Yeah, we don't want to gloss over your highlights over here, bro. You said you started in elementary?
Yeah, like dead ass serious.
Damn.
Really rapping them ABCs 1, 2, 3.
Right.
Yo, most people was trying to fucking learn how to read and write. You know what I'm saying? You learning how to tell time, but you over there was writing raps. So you started that early. And one thing I do want to say is like, I definitely if I didn't introduce Mr. Michael I-Zayah the right way, he's a singer. From what I've heard, he's definitely got a lot of singing on the music that I've heard so far. But
I started in church.
Listen,
we
know
at the age of 6 or 7. Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, we know about that, bro. A lot of artists start in church, man. Mm-hmm. Church is like one of the most popular beginnings for a lot of people, man. We go as black people. I don't want to like seclude anybody, but black people, man, we big in church, bro. Like, that's a lot of us, grandmothers and moms and shit like that. Whatever, you go to church every Sunday and you see the choir and you look at them, they singing all crazy with the tambourine and they killing that shit. And you're like, holy shit, I want to be a part of that. You feel me? But then it's like, you get into that and then you start finding your voice and you see this and you're like, holy shit, I got a talent I never explored before.
Right. And the thing was, I was always the kid that was singing in the background with the other kids. I wasn't the person that was on the mic yet because I didn't have that confidence to do that yet. You know what I mean?
That's a key word, bro. Confidence is a key word over here.
Just out of honesty and everything, just being honest. Like I was the background kid in the church choir. I wasn't the one on the mic yet.
So where did that confidence grow, bro? Like where did you get to find your ability to become the one that's saying like, I don't need to be in the background. I got what it takes to be in the front line. Where'd that come from?
Well, when I started doing that for the very first time, it wasn't in church. It was actually like at a talent show.
Oh.
And I was singing, yeah, and I was singing Genuine Was So Anxious.
Oh, shit!
Talent show.
Oh, shit!
Yeah.
Right there.
man. And when I was singing that song, man, and I was hearing people singing it along with me, I'm like, oh shit. Oh shit. Ain't nobody booed me or nothing. So I'm like, oh man, I think I have what it takes, you know?
How old were you at that time?
I was 19.
19.
At a talent show.
So the ladies was there, so you was locked
Yeah,
up.
it was a lot of ladies out in the crowd.
Yeah.
You were trying to woo somebody.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
You were trying to woo somebody in the crowd?
Yeah.
Something like that.
It's the panties.
Oh,
Yo, listen, bro. Listen, no, not to branch off, but yo, that's a pretty popular topic, man. We kind of been talking to ourselves a little bit. We haven't had a show or anything about it yet, but the fact about R&B, bro, like you just said, that song alone, man, So Anxious. Meet me at 11:30. I love it when you're talking dirty. Yo, boy, how about that shit? Listen, I'm an R&B head, bro.
Yes, R&B is life.
Yo, me and Jay, we live for R&B, bro. So it's like, you know, listening to stuff like that and then listening to like R&B nowadays, which is kind of difficult because R&B ain't really, you gotta find R&B nowadays.
And the best R&B you don't hear.
Very true. Very true.
I actually got some real R&B songs on my EP though.
Oh shit.
okay.
Mr. Michael I-Zayah trying to bring back the R&B.
Okay.
Yo, listen, remember when R&B was the panty droppers? They called it the panty. You know what they called it, the panty droppers? Because you put that shit on and it made girls want to drop the panties.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
you already know. You already know. One of my songs I got is like a 90s type of vibe. It's called Perfect Fantasy, right?
Yes.
I was kind of like trying to bring it back to that song where it went, you can get a piece of my love. It's waiting for you. You remember that song?
Yo, listen.
Girl, it's true.
Fuck your boy Brian.
I still love you.
I actually don't remember that.
Who's that by?
Yeah.
It sounds familiar.
I'm bugging
Look at
too.
his face.
Look at his
I'm
face.
bugging too.
He's like
Come
that.
on, man.
R&B.
Come on, man. You around my age. Come on now.
Oh, listen, yo, your boy, you ain't gonna stump me on some shit too often, but you just did, so I'll give you credit. But who was that by?
That's by a female group.
I think no. I think Guy sung the group Guy. I think.
Oh, Guy. Okay.
I think. Don't quote me on that. I think it's Guy. I think it's the group Guy.
And
Because
those
Aaron Hall's in the group. Aaron Hall and Damian Hall.
Those
the
who
brothers.
don't know, Guy is I wanna be your man. I wanna be your man. No, it's not. That's Roger. That's Roger. I'm fucking up.
That's Roger and Zach. Yeah.
I drank a little bit. Your boy Brian B. I got a little bit. You know how I get down.
Riley.
That's Teddy Riley.
Yeah. And who you just mentioned?
Aaron Hall.
Yeah.
Aaron Hall had a solo project that I don't remember shit about. I'll say that. I don't. But
I'm an '80s baby raised in the '90s, so
I do think we is. What you think we is? Yo, shit, we the same, bro. But yo, listen, yo, that's fucking amazing, man. Yo, but that's one thing that I do know about people trying to come up and sing R&B music, man. It's probably a challenge because there's not too much, man. There's not too much anymore. Yeah, you know, unless you're saying about stealing somebody's fucking girl, Chris Brown. Taking somebody's chick, can't even marry nobody and shit, taking them and shit.
That ain't the right way either.
Yo, shit about. Shady said that shit. I ain't say that. Yo, Chris Brown, I ain't say that shit. I ain't say hitting backflips and somersaults on Chris Brown, Rihanna and shit. Yo, listen. But Mike, yo, that's some cool shit, bro. You just threw us back with this so amazing, so anxious shit. Hey, yo, speaking of it. Bro, you like the 80s, bro. You like the 90s and shit like that, whatever. Yo, hit us with a little bit of your flow, bro. You know, we have all the musical guests come on here and sing a little bit and let us see what they ask. So go ahead, bro.
Sing something from you, one of your favorite songs.
Yeah, whatever you want. Let your shine happen right now. What you got? Let your boy Brian B start. I got shit already on my head. Ooh, ooh. Listen, bro.
Stupid. Well, I mean, well, what about this though? I'll sing one of my exclusive songs,
Okay.
and I'm gonna tell you this though. Like, hopefully she won't be mad about me when I say this, but my manager Daphne, she was saying like because of that song and everything, it brought her and this dude together and everything. And I was like, oh, that made me so special. That made me feel so special.
Yeah.
Listen.
That's what's up.
It's a song called "Wanna Know You" featuring Tiffany Evans. I'm pretty sure I know Tiffany Evans. She's
I
known
heard
for
that.
Promise Ring,
Yes.
like winning Star Search. Tyler Perry.
I remember that. I remember that.
Tyler Perry. She was on
Yeah.
Law and Order on CBS The District.
Oh yeah.
She was on a she played as a voice of one of the characters on the Tarzan 2 movie and did a soundtrack song for Tarzan 2.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Did a song with Fetty Wap, K Camp, Akbar V, like the list goes on.
Damn, you got a whole fucking portfolio in front of you right now. Yo, that's what's good. Yeah, we actually heard that song. Yo, go ahead, bro. Spit a little bit off that song, man. Shine a little bit.
Just out of being curious, I just want to have a little connection. I want to know you. I want to know you. You went through a lot in your past. I just want to make you smile and laugh. I just want to know you. I want to know you. You know, like that.
Oh, right. Shit. Y'all over here making fucking moves, bruh. Yo, that's what's good, son.
See that on iTunes, man. Somebody gonna download that?
I'm telling you, bruh. Like, listen, yo, Beeline ain't crazy popular, but yo, we getting some views over here, so you gonna get a little bit of credit off of that shit. But yo, listen, when you did say Tiffany Evans and shit, bro, like, you know, we listened to the track on YouTube. You guys can find it on YouTube. Michael I-Zayah's got a lot of music on YouTube right now. We're gonna leave all the descriptions and stuff like that in the description box.
Comments below.
Yep.
Yes, please. You know, definitely follow your boy. Like, you know, I respect everybody who's making moves right now, man. It's hard to make moves right now. But my man,
but time.
Yeah,
what made it so special is made the song so special is I made the song like just not only because it was based on a true story with me, but I made the song like because I know it could be relatable. It could be relatable. It's a song that's relatable.
Very true.
And I know I heard Tiffany Evans say a lot of her interviews that she likes to make the songs that's relatable. So that's what I kept in my head.
So you actually wrote that song?
Yeah, I wrote the whole song except for Tiffany's part.
Nice.
So he's writing music too, y'all. Yeah. Oh,
and what even more special is like Tiffany Evans had reached out to me first about doing a song.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Yo, that's what's up, bro. You drawing heavy attention, man. Yo, it's very hard to make music in it.
I wanna talk about how that came about, right?
Go ahead.
Tiffany Evans had posted this song on her page back in November 26, 2017. And again, yes, I have a good memory, so yes.
Bro.
Yeah, like it was November 2016. I mean, it was November 26, 2017. She posted a video of T-Pain's song called Texting My Ex, and she was featured on it.
Okay.
So I said, yo, like, I commented, I said, yo, like, that's a dope song. I said, hey, y'all need to push that, do a video to it and everything. And then I was being very uplifting. I said, you're one of my favorite singers. You're one of my biggest inspirations. I grew up listening to you. Your voice is amazing. I love everything that you do. And so, mind you, I wasn't expecting for nothing to happen. I really didn't. Yeah. So later on that day, she DM'd me. She said, doing hook features for such and such amount of money. Anybody went in, better hit me now. Oh. And I was like, oh shit. Like, you know, like I was totally like blown away because I never thought in a million years like something like that would happen, right? Yeah. And so I didn't respond like how I really wanted to respond because when she hit me with the price tag, I couldn't afford it at that time, right? So I'd say about almost 2 years later, when January 2019 came around. I left the situation and I ended up getting into a better situation so I can make better money, right?
Yeah.
And I reached back out to her and I said, hey, you still do features? And she said, yeah, I can make an exception. So that's how we pretty much got the ball back rolling.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
That's what's up, bro.
you never know until you ask.
Yo, you said it best, babe. Like literally, the one thing that I think, and even me, bro, like the one thing that I think people don't understand is like, yo, when you put yourself out there, there's a good chance that you can get picked up. There's a good chance you can get picked up.
The opportunity was right there, so I took my opportunity.
That's what I'm saying. You're nervous sometimes, but you can understand how people can be. You were probably.
I'm not gonna lie. I was super nervous. I was scared. Like I was petrified. I was shocked just because it happened out of the blue, like out of nowhere. And I never thought in a million years me and her would ever do a song. The funny thing is, this dude that I'm cool with, right? That me and him are real cool and everything. Like, you know, I say, you know, we friends. I mean, we real cool with each other. He asked me, like, did I ever want to do a song with Tiffany Evans? I was like, I mean, that's a good question because, like I said, again, you know, I never thought or ever crossed my mind like me or her would ever do a song with each other. It just happened, you know.
Yeah, you never know who you're going to find.
Just you know, like, you know, just like what it say, God works mysterious ways, you know.
Very true. Very true, bro. Yo, that's a very interesting story, man. And it does shed a lot of light on people, especially on the times that we're in today. The social media, man. Social media, yo, it's bringing people to connections that you never, ever would have had in
I connected with a lot of people off social media, especially Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah. Drop a couple of names, man. Who else have you connected? Because, I mean, Tiffany Evans, like, I remember Tiffany Evans because I remember that song Promise Ring, like you said. Like, she was very a known artist.
It came out 2007.
Yeah, I'm about to say, not even that long ago. Like, it was, well, I guess, damn. Yeah, 2020 now and shit.
Yeah.
Not long ago really isn't a valid statement anymore. But, yeah, she was bumping, bro. We was sitting there. I remember I downloaded her shit. I was jamming out my car with her shit. Yes, I'll rock your promise.
Promise ring.
That shit was fire, bro. I was loving that shit. But, you know.
And she had Sierra on the feature, too. That was a good look.
Yes, I remember that shit too.
Yeah, she's married to Russell Wilson now, the football player.
Oh yeah. She got like 50 kids. I know Sierra. We all know Sierra. But yo, listen, man, it's just crazy how far you can go if you put yourself out there, bro. And it seems like what you did was put yourself out there, man. You connected with somebody, even if it was a situation where it's like you didn't even know where it was gonna go, but you put yourself out there, and look what happened. You got a feature, man. You got to pay for it. Of course, you got to pay for it.
I got not one but 5.
Oh shit! Damn. Look at my man working. That's crazy, bro. So
because you was asking me like who else I connected with. I did a song with Tiffany Evans. Okay. I did a song with P. Dice. It's in the Remy Boys group with Fetty Wap, with Fetty Wap and Remy Boy Monty.
Okay.
So that I did a song with P. Dice. It's in the Remy Boys group with Fetty Wap. And how that came about was, at that time, P. Dice had just got out of jail, or just got out of prison, right? So he got out, I guess around November, December, because December, like surprisingly, miraculously, P. Dice had squashed this beef with Fetty Wap and Remy and Monty, right? They even took a picture with each other around Christmas, December 2018, because all three of them posted it.
Okay.
So they was beefing for some years because of some shit that was going down with some outside people and everything that was going on. So that's how the group broke up, but that's another story. But fast forward, it squashed their beef and everything. He just got out of prison, or jail or prison, or whatever the case, he got out of prison. So I was like, man, like, bruh, I always been a big fan of P. Dice. I mean, I'm a fan of the whole Remy Boys group, but I was drawn more to P. Dice, right? So I decided to reach out to P. Dice and, you know, see if I could do a song with him. So I asked him, I said, like, hey, P. Dice, you still do features? How much you charge for features? So he didn't charge me a whole lot. I ain't gonna say what it was, but, you know, it was a reasonable price. Okay. So me and him, I went to the studio, I recorded the song and everything. I left the open verse out. I sent him the feature money, and then I sent him the record. and then like took a little while for him to get it done, but he sent it back, and I was like, oh, this shit fire.
Yeah.
Did a feature with him. Then I did a feature with my boy Tone the Goat. Me and him like a good friends in real life, right?
Okay.
But like I said, me and him are really good friends in real life. But his first stage name was Young Tone.
Hey, Mike.
And if y'all don't know who he is,
Yeah.
He used to be one of Future's artists, and now he's under the rapper Boosie Badass.
Okay. I'm not sure who that is.
Yeah.
You heard him? Okay. Yeah. Cause your boy Brian B. I'm a little older, man. Like we was just talking about before. Like I listen to a lot of old school shit. I keep it with a couple of new artists, but I don't know everybody. I definitely got to get on my game a little bit better. But
yeah, he's an artist out of Atlanta. He's a dope artist.
Cool.
He's a really, really dope artist, and he's cool in real life.
Beautiful.
But like I said, he used to be one of Future's artists, and now he's under the rapper Boosie Badass. He recorded a few songs on the soundtrack album from the movie Who's Your Caddy. I don't know if you heard of the movie Who's Your Caddy.
Yeah, I heard of that movie. That was with my boy Faison Love in that.
Yeah, that dude that was in that movie Friday.
Yeah.
I
remember that movie.
Yeah, he recorded some songs, and it ended up on the album, the soundtrack album Who's Your Caddy. He did a song called The Jerk that charted the billboards in 2006.
The Jerk.
He was the dude. He was the Jerk.
Yeah. Oh, that was him. Okay. The Jerk. Jerk. That shit when it was doing the dance and shit.
No. That's
You're a jerk.
You're a jerk.
They from the West Coast. They from the West Coast.
Okay, yeah.
They was a group. It was a group. He, like I said, Tone is a solo artist.
Okay.
No clue what song.
Yeah. I'm not sure of that one.
Yeah. That song, You're a Jerk, that came out in 2008, 2009.
Yes, I remember that. That shit was pretty fire, yo.
Yeah. That song.
Everybody had a fucking song at that point. Chicken noodle soup.
Chicken noodle soup with a song on the side.
That was like everybody doing that shit at that
point. That Soldier Boy, watch me, you.
Yeah. Everybody dance. For real. But go ahead, bro.
But yet, oh man, he put out a song in 2006 that charted the billboards called The Jerk. He was the dude that created that dance to crank that Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
He was the one that created that. But like I said, and then he came up with a song called No Cuffin', and then he ended up being signed to Free Bands of Future, and he was with him for years, and then he parted ways, but they still cool with each other. And now, like, he's under Boosie Badass as a producer and an engineer, but as an artist, he's independent.
Cool. Okay.
Then I did a song with this rapper named Chaotic from Love and Hip Hop Miami, the reality show on VH1. I did a song with him. And then I did a song with this R&B singer named Tavaria. She used to be managed by Waka Flocka's mom, Deb Antony.
I know Tavaria. I heard her.
She did a song with Slim Duncan that used to be signed to Gucci Mane, God rest his soul, who was murdered in 2011. Yeah. I didn't hear the song, but she told me like when we FaceTimed that she did a song with him, but I guess she didn't put it out yet. But she did a song with Waka Flocka, Gucci Mane, French Montana, OJ the Juice Man. She did a song with these two Miami rappers named Iceberg, and she did a song with this rapper named Briscoe that was also on Love and Hip Hop Miami. And then she did a song with this porn star / female rapper named Roxy Reynolds.
Roxy, listen, your boy watching the shit. I seen Roxy in action a couple of times.
Oh my God.
Hey, Auntie Tiff don't know about that. Hey, Auntie Tiff.
I seen Roxy Reynolds porn on myself. She
that's a bad chick.
She a freaky little thing.
Oh yeah. Hey yo, Mike, bro, but stay on topic, man. Yo, that's Yo, it's amazing.
Yeah, my bad.
It's cool.
But other than that, man, like I said, that's who I got on my project, man. I was very blessed to make that happen. To be honest, man, I didn't I kind of like had gave up on like putting out music at that time, and or even put out a project, mixtape, album, or EP. You know, just because I was just getting sick and tired, and I was just getting fed up as far as with everything with the music industry, music business, right?
Yeah,
but when I did a song with Tiffany, but when I did a song with Tiffany Evans, that really gave me hope. And I told myself, like, Mike, you got this. Like, it's time for you to put out a whole project, a whole solo project. So that's what I did. And I ended up doing a mixtape where I got my song on these industry artists mixtape where they're hosting it, right? I was able to work with 2 other people like on a mixtape, right? I worked with Bow Wow and then I worked with DC Young Fly.
Oh shit!
I talked to them too, like personally, like through DM and everything.
Yeah.
And I'm about to open up for Gucci Mane's artist named Fujiano.
Okay. Yeah, it's like you're making moves, bro.
A lot of
a lot of moves, man. Yo, congratulations, bro. Like, it's very hard, man. Yo, this industry, one thing I do know is this industry is not easy, man. It's not easy to make connections. It's not easy. It's not, and like, I'm pretty
Not
sure.
easy at all. Trust me, it's not, man. Like, it took me a long time for me to get where I'm at right now. But, you know, I was able to make it happen, though, man. It's by the grace of God and everything, and just making sure that like I was stable with my money and everything, and making sure like had to budget my money too. You know,
that's very important. I'm actually glad you said that, because that's something that we haven't talked about yet on the Beeline. And we've had a couple guests, you know, musical guests at this point. And one thing we haven't talked about is like you're saying, bro, you had to front money to get these guys on your records, on your tracks, bro. That's one thing I don't think people know. Like, if you want to,
except for two. Like, I paid, like, to keep it real, like I paid for 3, but but the other 2 I didn't pay for and everything, because like I said, you know, I built a stronger relationship with them than I did with the other ones.
Gotcha. That's beautiful. But one thing that I don't think people know, Mike, I don't know if people who aren't in the industry, they wouldn't know. But if you want to get like a Jay-Z, you want to get a damn 50 Cent, or, you know, like Fetty Wap, anybody.
You're going to be spending money out the ass to work with them.
A show, a feature, a visit, whatever, an autograph. Listen, bro. Yo, you have to spend money. You have to spend money.
You're gonna be spending a mortgage. That's real talk.
A lot of people don't know that shit though, bro. A lot of people don't know it. You know, think about this, like, you coming on talking on the Beeline right now, people who are talking and you know, watching us and stuff like that, especially artists at this point. We got a couple artists that we've done so far on the show. And you know, you're helping people understand certain points that they haven't gotten to yet, bro. You've obviously, you know, been through these you know, experiences and stuff like that people are still trying to go through. You know, people are trying to figure out, how can I get myself onto a artist with Tiffany Evans? How can I sit there and listen to Promise Ring and fucking then find her on Instagram or something like that, send her a message, and then be lucky enough to get a response?
Hello.
You know?
I mean, she actually had posted on her page countless times where she said that, like, oh, I'm doing features and this and the third, hit my DM. But she also put on there serious inquiries only. You know, she might hit you in your DM like she did with me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe she will, maybe she not. But she mainly like posts certain things, like as far as like a promo flyer saying that like doing features, this and the third, like hit my DM, serious inquiries only.
Yeah.
Where she'll post a picture, then she'll put the caption saying like doing features such and such. You know, hit my DM or hit my email.
Ain't it good to sit there and spread that fucking knowledge, bro? To know that there are artists out there that are looking for that opportunity, that are looking for, there may be a couple artists out there that's like, yo, hey, yo, check it out. I want to feature on your shit. You got the cash, I got the work. What's good?
Exactly. Like I said, especially if some of the artists in the industry, you know, some of them will hit you with the price tag up front. And everything, and like they'll just say it like that. Sometimes they'll say like, okay, I'll work with you, but what's your budget? But some artists will also say like, oh, okay, I want to listen to the record first before I get on it, because I don't want to just. They'll be like, I don't want to just get on the record just because, and then you pay me. Like some of them will say like, oh, I want to hear it first to see if I can relate to see if I.
Bro, listen. The reason why they doing that, they want to make sure your shit ain't trash. Mm-hmm. You ain't sit there and get on anybody's bullshit, bro. That's the biggest thing. You sitting there, you like Tiffany Evans, somebody who's been out there, somebody who had a single, somebody who's on a radio play, somebody where people know her name. Then you just want to get on any random ass person that's going to sit there and do something. That's speaking good about you. You feel me? That's speaking good about you. That's saying somebody who's already been out there through all of that shit heard you and said, "Hey, okay, cool. You making moves. I want to get on your shit with you." That's
and that's the crazy thing, right? Because, like I said, with Tiffany Evans, like I know she did a thing to where like she was checking out my Instagram page and she saw I was doing music. So, like I said, she saw it as an opportunity for her too. So it was a win-win for both of us.
That's what's so good, man. That's what's so crazy about the social media, bro. Like that's what me and the last guest we had on, Miss China Whiteman. She's over here coming out of New Jersey. She's spreading her talent and stuff like that, trying to make it in this industry, bro. And your boy Brian, like I said, I've been in this industry since I was little, man. I've been watching this industry grow and change, for a long time with up and coming artists, talent. My father was managing a million motherfuckers, man. I tell you, bro. I was meeting different people all day. I remember logos and contract signings, all of that shit, bro. But it's like it's so much in this industry, but it's like there's so much ease at this point, man, where you can send somebody a message or even just see a message and you're like, holy shit, I can get in here. I can make this work. I got a track. Let's see if she wants to get on it. And then if she hears it, she's like, holy shit, your shit is pretty good. Here's the price tag. Oh, I can meet that price tag. Let me make this shit happen. And like you going after this shit, bro.
Right.
I'm a go getter. If I want something, I'm a go get it. Sometimes the opportunity is being brought to me.
That's the end of the relationship. Maybe in the future, she got a track and she wants you on.
Yep. Here's your voice. Your voice matches what she trying to do now. Yep. Wait a minute, I remember that guy I worked with before. Let me call him up real quick because he would sound perfect on this connection. That's how shit go.
And you know what, man, like to be quite honest, that song, me and Tiffany Evans, man, like that song, like it was definitely like a very challenging record, but it definitely made me into a better artist because I needed that challenge. And when I was getting a bunch of beats, a bunch of snippets from my producer, like what I had to do was I had to restudy Tiffany's sound from way back from the beginning of her career all the way to now. Yeah, I had to study the type of music she did. I had to study her sound. So then I had to listen to the snippets. I had to listen to a lot of beats to look at what would fit her sound. Yeah. And I was asking my producer, like, hey, what beat you think sound better than this and the third? And the producer was smart enough to actually tell me which beat would sound better with her. So when I went with that and everything, like it was perfect. Like I said, it was a perfect formula.
That's a good breakdown of the artistic fucking formula, bro. Like that's really how it's gotta be, man. If you're really into your craft and you're really trying to learn how to do your things, artistry, bro. You're trying to figure out what's gonna work best for your current situation, for whatever you got, whoever the players that are involved. You're trying to figure out what works best for them. So if you're writing a song or you're finding a beat, like you just said, and everything like that or whatever, you're trying to find that's gonna work best for the artist that you have that you're trying to collaborate with. So that had to be a learning experience in its own for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it has. It has, and like I said, it came out perfectly. Like everybody loved the song. Like everybody totally loves the song.
Yeah, I heard it. We listened to it here at the Beeline, man, and we like it too. It was definitely a good song. I like the concept. It sounds good. The hook is good. A lot of catchy shit, bro. Catchy, see? Yeah, very catchy, bro. And that's kind of what's catching everybody's fucking eye at this point, bro.
Did y'all think it was relatable?
It's definitely relatable because of what it's speaking about. But one of the things that's crazy about now is catchy and I don't want to say beat or hook, but that's what's catching people nowadays, man. If something's catchy, I mean, honestly, and I'm not trying to talk about your shit, Mike. I'm talking about just in general, but you can have a song that ain't even that good. You can have a song that ain't even that fucking good, bro.
And that one line.
One line.
Or one that's not understandable because there's too much mumbling.
Yes.
And,
Right. So annoying.
Really. But yeah, that shit can sell you to the top. that fast. Something that's catchy, that gets in somebody's head, and you at work and you in your car, you hear that shit one time on the radio, and you, what the fuck am I singing this song all day? Like, that's what's driving people to the top 100s, bro. Listen, hey yo, listen, we all here. We all talking about music. Let's bring up a topic real fast. Mike, we're gonna get back to your whole portfolio in a minute. But yo, that WAP song. I finally listened to this song. Now let me tell you something.
All of it. I've heard some of it.
What song?
Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. Wet ass pussy.
Listen.
Heard it.
Let me tell you something. Okay, Jay ain't here. Everybody losing their fucking mind over this song. Let me tell you something.
From the top.
That fucking song, if that song would have came out.
I like the video concept.
Listen, if that song would have came out 10 years ago, we wouldn't even be having a fucking conversation right now. Okay? I finally heard it. I saw the video. That song is exactly what everybody was coming out with 10, 15 years ago, bruh. When I tell you, fucking ludicrous.
Because he's a man, though.
Oh, waterfalls. What? Because no, Trina.
Black and waterfalls.
Trina was coming out with shit like that forever. Talking about her ass and her pussy. She the baddest bitch. Trina was coming out with shit like that forever. Yo, it's
the rapper Kaya.
My neck, my back, my pussy, and ass crack.
Yeah.
Listen, if WAP would have came out when that shit came out, nobody be talking about that shit. It's the times, bro.
People are very sensitive lately.
Very
sensitive.
I heard it and I thought I was listening for it. Like, yo, is this going to be the worst fucking song I ever heard? And I heard it and I'm like, this is it. It's actually hot.
I don't think that it's trash. But
it's actually a hot song.
There's a lot of people like, oh, we have children.
Listen, bro. People
it got a lot of people talking though.
It did. That's what's important.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy, my nigga. Yo, the controversial aspect of certain things that you can do nowadays is the only fucking thing you need. It could be trash, but if it gets people talking, that's all you got.
Oh, there's a fun fact about the music video, right? Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. Huh?
They fine as fuck. That's what I see. I'm sorry, baby. I love you to death. Damn, like
that too. But like the fun fact about that video is Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion had the rapper Sukihana on there that was on Love and Hip Hop Miami. The fun fact about that is Sukihana and Chaotic used to go with each other and everything. They used to be boyfriend and girlfriend. I say that because I did a song with Chaotic.
Oh, okay. Got some insight.
And I finally have met Chaotic face to face when I was at Lenox Mall and everything. I told him who I was. I told him I did a song with him last year. Because I was on the phone with him. He didn't know who I was. But he's like, hey, what's up, my brother? I said, hey, I did a song with you and everything last year. And he's like, oh shit, we could do another song again this year. I was like, hey, it can happen, you know?
It can fucking happen. Yeah. That's what's up.
I saw him. The funny thing is too, I didn't know him for his music at first. I know him for the Instagram videos that he did with Sukihana when they would do those little comedy videos on Instagram. That's where I known him from.
Okay.
And then I seen him right across from me from the gas station because he was at the gas station, but I didn't say nothing at the time. Now fast forward, I say like 2 years later, 3 years later, I be seeing him all the time at Lenox Mall and everything, you know. So I finally had talked to him and everything, and you know we talked and all. So, but yeah, he's cool in real life, and I'm glad we did a song. You know, we did a song called "Go Get a No Quitter" on my EP project.
Gosh, no hitter, no quitter. Yeah, we definitely gonna we're gonna find your link, bro. We're gonna put it in the video of this interview. Because yeah, we want to get your name out there, bro. That's amazing, man. I have nothing but respect for artists that are trying to make it, bro. I've seen this shit my whole fucking life, and I know how hard it is. That's one of the biggest things.
In fact, as someone who's had so much success, what kind of advice would you give someone just starting out to kind of get to where you are now?
Yeah.
I say learn the business side first, because that's what I didn't do at first when I first came in this game in 2009. Learn the business side. Learn how to look at your paperwork and everything before you sign anything.
Yes.
Don't sit up there and try to let nobody talk you or bully you into signing anything.
Bright lights in your face. Yo, you're gonna get this. Yo, you're gonna be that. Yo, you're gonna be that. That shit don't mean nothing if the paperwork ain't right.
Don't let nobody sell you a dream and everything. Anybody could sell you a dream. And just like what they say, like, just, you know, if it sounds too good to be true and everything, then 9 times out of 10, then something ain't right, you know?
Got you. Very good.
But just from my experience and everything, you know, I'm just saying from my experience from what I had to learn the business side, learn everything about the business side before you jump in as a songwriter, producer, or artist. Learn the business side first and foremost, because I've seen it with my own 2 eyes, and I know people in this industry personally that got screwed over by management, by labels, because they did not learn the business side. They didn't read their contracts. They didn't take it to a lawyer, you know, and had them look at it before they signed. All of that.
Very true. What you say?
You know, matter of fact, one of the managers that I came across, one of the managers I came across from Chicago, you know, he liked my music, and he was over there trying to sell me a dream, talking about, oh, I'll make you bigger than life or whatever, or I'll have you work with bigger artists or whatever. Like, I could really mold you into like larger than life, like worldwide type of artist. And so, I mean, like, okay, that's cool, but, you know, like, how much money are we talking though, as far as like you trying to sign me to your management, and then what kind of label deal are we looking at, you know? And so he sent me the contract, and he was coming at me saying that he didn't want nobody on my team except for him. That was already a red flag.
Red flag.
I just felt, yeah, that was a red flag. And so I was just looking like, okay, well, if I have people on my team, I have them doing certain things. If I feel like they're not doing what they're supposed to do, then I wouldn't even have these people around me.
Exactly.
You know?
Right.
Yeah.
And so that was the first red flag, that he said that he didn't want nobody else. He made it seem like he didn't want nobody else on my team but me. And at that time, I had my music exec around me and everything. Shout out to JD Davis, because he works with one of the biggest radio stations here in Atlanta, Streets 94.5.
Okay. Cool.
Like I said, he was helping me with my music. So like, I wasn't gonna have him not be around me. Like, nah, he's helping me trying to get where I need to go.
Exactly.
He's helped me build connections. He introduced me to a lot of people in the industry. Like, come on now, I'm not doing that.
Hey, Mike, that's important too, because, you know, one of the things about people that are with you from the fucking bottom, you know, that's why you hear about it so much. They're the ones who are truly with you, man. Like you're making a great fucking point right now, bro. Because at the end of the day, when you have those people that are trying to slide in, I think we had a conversation off of off the episode and everything like this about this, where we were talking about people who are trying to, you know, follow you to the top, not work with you to the top, not build you to the top, but follow you, catch on the tail end, so they're
trying to be hangers on. They're trying to jump on the bandwagon. Mm-hmm.
Exactly, bro.
I know.
Very good conversation. Yeah,
that's true. That's very true. And but then the other thing that I felt like was definitely a red flag, he kept trying to talk me into signing without a lawyer. So I'm like, oh, okay, so now, like, I definitely felt like, oh, you have an agenda, you have an ulterior motives towards me, because you're trying to convince me to sign without a lawyer. Yeah. So now it's just like, okay, now, like, you suspect, you looking real suspect.
Bullshit.
So I read the contract and everything, and there were some things that I felt like was very interesting, right? So I did a thing to where I went on ahead and gave it to my lawyer anyway. And so my lawyer looked at it, and my lawyer was just like, I read the contract, and there's some things that I felt like was very interesting. Like, and she said, this contract that he has really isn't for you, because he's basically doing a thing to where he wants me to pay him to build me up as an artist. And then on top of that too, he has some legal documents sprinkled in it. And it's funny she said legal documents, because I read this one thing on the contract that I felt like was very interesting.
Yeah.
He was saying in the contract that he didn't want me showing a contract to nobody, including a lawyer or whatever. If I do, then it's like, oh, then either I would get sued or whatever. Wait. Before that, he wanted me to sign an NDA. He wanted me to sign a non-disclosure.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, basically, it's just like he said that, and then like I couldn't show it to nobody, even with a lawyer. If I do, then I would get in trouble. I would get sued. He would terminate management he would terminate management with me. Like basically, like whatever it is, if he fucks me over, screws me over my music, or whatever the case, I can't talk about it. If I do, I'm in trouble with the sue or terminate management. So I'm like, okay, no. But then the crazy thing is, he asked me what it is that I wanted and needed in management. So when I sent it to him through email or through text message, I guess it wasn't enough or whatever. So he felt a way about it and everything. So he told me that he felt the way about it. So I'm like, bruh, like you sent me all this paperwork that's foreign to me, that's new to me. Some of the stuff I never even heard of before.
Exactly.
So I'm telling you what it is that I want and need. But then on top of that too, a lot of the paperwork that you sent me or whatever, like I said, it was foreign to me. It was new to me.
Yeah.
But what I will say is that he was telling me, as far as like when I do shows or whatever, make sure like, you know, if I do that, make sure I get paid for shows, appearances, walkthroughs, make sure that I have like an IPN number or whatever, and make sure that like I have like my own little label name. So he told me certain things that I did learn from him. Don't get me wrong.
You can learn through the cracks. But like you're saying right now, it's still good evidence of why you have to fucking have people around you that you can trust.
And to look at the red flags and not be,
Red.
like you said,
like he was giving me like little sprinkles of advice here and there. But I just felt like, you know, when it came to the contract or whatever, it was real suspect. And so basically, I mean, when he couldn't get his way with me, when he thought he was going to get over on me and take advantage of me, he decided to cut our ties and block me. So I'm like, okay, that's cool.
Why not?
I'd rather for you to do that than to sit up there and let you fuck me over and you sit up there and try to take from me what I worked so hard for, because that's not going to happen.
And that's what people do. They're trying to ride your coattail to the fucking top. It's easy.
Not doing so.
Exactly.
or to take advantage of it.
Exactly. It's easy to find somebody who's making moves, and you can obviously see that you're a person that's working to get your progression. You're not sitting still. You're not saying you want to do something and not doing shit. You're obviously making moves, bro. That's what
I'm not gonna sit up there and depend on somebody to do this, that, and the third, and they sitting over there wasting my fucking time or whatever. Like I said, because I came across too many people like that, you know, especially people like that are in position or they're so-called in position, and they sitting over there trying to get over and take advantage of me and stuff like that, or they sitting over there dragging me in situations that I don't want to be in, and I had to sit up there and I had to literally fight to get out of those situations, you know.
Yeah, very true, bro.
But this is true story. Like I said, you know, some of the people that I dealt with that I thought had my best interest, they really didn't. Like they was over there at being a hater and they didn't want to see me win, and they was over there acting like crabs in the bucket, and they was you know, either they was over there being unprofessional or wasn't doing their job, and they was over there trying to fuck me over and take advantage of me. Or I came across other people that was trying to so-called help me or whatever. They was over there dragging me in situations that had nothing to do with my music, dragging me in situations that I did not want to have absolutely nothing to do with. Yeah. And I had to fight and literally fight to get out of those situations. And it got to the point where I kind of was going through a little depression about that. So I had to, I took a break from music. I went on a little hiatus with music and everything for a while because I had to reevaluate myself to figure out what it is that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And I was going to go about the situation differently, you know?
It's awesome, man. At least you're smart enough to do that, bro.
You glad that you got back into it.
Yeah. Seems like you got talent, man. You got talent, you know? Think of how unfortunate it would be, the hole in the gap that you'd have if you let all those people and all those bad experiences sit there and bring you down to take you away from something that you obviously are passionate about, bro.
Make your decision for you.
Or have it so that you got robbed of whatever you created.
Of what you do.
Yeah.
That's gotta be the worst feeling. To sit there and have people, blood-sucking fucking vampires, that are killing your creations, bro. Especially as an artist who writes their own music,
especially as an artist who puts out everything and doing everything for their own. You're not somebody who's trying to find somebody else to do some other shit for you. You're somebody, you're somebody who's doing their own shit and putting their own shit out there, making their own connections, finding their own fucking places where they can get their features and things like that or whatever, paying for it, doing whatever you got to do to put your fucking, getting on the beeline and shit with us and shit, trying to put your fucking name out there in every way. And then you got these blood-sucking pieces of shit that's trying to fucking follow behind the hard worker that's fucking working hard.
All that time.
Right. And that's what I'm saying though, man. It's like there's some people, like I said, there's some people out there that are in the music industry, and there's some people out there that claim that they're in the industry, but they're really not. And they just over there trying to finesse and rob and get over on people. You know what I mean? Like I said, you know, like I came across like a lot of wolves, a lot of sharks, a lot of leeches, like you said, bloodsuckers, a lot of leeches. And I came across a lot of snakes and predators, especially a lot of snakes and predators.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta stay the fuck away from people like that. You know?
Gotta be very, very wise to watch and see who exactly are the predators.
Yeah, you do. You do. People can hide, man. People act like they got their best interests at heart, and at the same time, they're trying to fuck you over. That's how it is.
That's why I said, like, you gotta watch the signs. You can't ignore the signs, you know?
Sure. Hey, but Mike, yo, listen, we don't want to talk about all the bad shit, bro, because there's definitely some good shit. But yo, let's bring it back to a little bit of, you know, regular.
My project.
Actually, yeah, sure.
I got something else to say about that, right? Okay. I got some more fun facts, right?
Okay.
One of the fun facts is that I also want to talk about is my song Curvy 101. I tried to get the singer Nivea on that record.
Laundromat. Remember Laundromat?
Don't mess with my man and Laundromat and Parking Lot and Complicated.
You know that shit? Laundromat with R. Kelly. R. Kelly wrote that. Didn't R. Kelly write that shit? Yeah. Listen, I know this shit. Your boy, yo, we fucking music, yo. But
yeah, she's the same person that had a baby with Lil Wayne and then was married to the Dream and had twin boys. So yeah.
Yep. Damn. And Dream with fucking, is he still with Christina Milian? Dream be getting around.
She had twin boys and then she had a daughter with the singer The Dream. So yeah.
Gosh, man, Dream was getting around. I didn't know that shit. Yeah, Dream was with Christina Milian last time I heard.
Yeah, he had a baby with Christina Milian too.
Fuck, got some kids. He ain't got no hits lately. I would be paying him fucking working at Target right now.
Right.
But go ahead.
Just like what they say, man, this industry is very, very small. And you know, I found out that my cousin on my daddy's side of the family, J.R. Hoodstar, is good friends with Nivea, right?
Okay.
So, like I said, I reached out to her and everything because I wanted her to put a verse on there, right? So, but she said, "Oh, like let me hear the song first and everything. Let me see, like if I want to get on or not." So I sent it to her, right? Mind you, I just had the hook on there. I didn't have no verses on there. I wanted her to hear the hook to catch a vibe and see if she would feel it, right? So she finally responded back after a while, and she said that she likes it, but she felt like it wouldn't fit her. So I was like, okay, and I told her like, that's understandable. I mean, you know. Like I said, but I told her like I appreciate her taking the time to even listening to my record, and she liked the message on my DM or whatever. So I moved on and everything, and then like I reached out to this girl named Beja Rodriguez that was in the OMG Girls group that Tiny had created, T.I.'s wife.
Yeah, T.I.'s wife.
Yeah, T.I.'s wife, Tiny. She created this group called the OMG Girls, right? It was Zanique. It was Beja Rodriguez, and it was this other chick. It was this rapper chick, right? But I reached out to Beja Rodriguez. I caught her on her Instagram Live, right? And she was like, "Oh, reach out to her management." So I did that. Was on the website. I tried reaching out to management. Nobody responded. So I moved on because I wasn't gonna wait for nobody, right? So I tried reaching out to this singer named Young Baby Tate. She's a singer and a rapper. Young Baby Tate is the daughter of Deion Ferris. Deion Ferris was in the group Arrested Development back in the early 90s.
Yep, I remember her.
Back in the 80s, early 90s. I reached out to her, but she didn't respond. So I'm like, you know, fuck it. Like, I'll just do the song by myself. And it was the song Curvy 101 that everybody is fucking with right now.
There you go. Listen, you ain't always gonna get a positive response when you get back. You know what I'm saying? But the important thing is that you put yourself out there. And no matter what, like you just said, you just made a very good point without making it. You reached out to Nivea, you reached out to this one, you reached out to that one. The ones who already made it and already had success happen their way. But now that you just said, this is the song that I'm fucking reaching out to these people who already had success. Now I'm getting success off this song. You didn't need them. You don't think they're gonna hear that shit? When that shit start blowing up and when that shit start making more moves and making noise, they're gonna look back and say, oh shit, that's that guy that fucking hit me up. Maybe I should have got on this song. Bruh, that shit means almost more than a feature. That's like showing, your success.
Get a feature after that point.
Shit. They gonna again.
I mean, depending on how good the song is, I might get a remix to somebody like that's a lot bigger out there. I don't know,
A lot more emails in your inbox. I'll tell you that shit right now.
Right, exactly. And then and then like the other let me see. The other like fun fact about my project is Amazing Zay. Like I did a thing to where like I was kind of paying homage with this book called Amazing Grace, right? Okay. And they was actually sponsored by PBS, and they was sponsored by the show called Reading Rainbow that came out in the 80s.
Ah, yeah, Reading Rainbow. Reading Rainbow. Listen,
I could go twice as high. I could in the sky.
Oh yeah.
So I was like bringing people back to that era and everything, because like I said, I'm an 80s baby raised in the 90s. So, I was bringing people back to that era, and it was a cover that nobody in history has did at all except for me. Okay. So I'm kind of like making history, because I like to be different.
That's what's up.
But that's where it came from. Okay. In the book Amazing Grace, like I said, she was like the little girl that had big dreams, just like me. But then, people did a thing where it was saying like, oh, you can't be this and that and everything because you're a female or because you're black and this and the third. Like they was just nitpicking at her, like worrying about the wrong thing. Yeah. So she did a thing to where like she did everything that people said that she wouldn't do or couldn't do. And she did it and she succeeded and she did everything that she put her mind to. And that's exactly like how I did and everything. Like I had a lot of naysayers. I had a lot of crabs in the bucket and people that was over there trying to stop my shine. And I was able to prove everybody wrong, not just with everybody, but prove myself wrong that I have what it takes. And I was able to really make everything happen without nobody's help. And that's what I did.
That's what's
so it's kind of, I was kind of like making it a similar story. Like that's the reason why I called it Amazing Zay, because instead of Amazing Grace, it's Amazing Zay, like Michael I-Zayah. So yeah.
Oh, we get it. We definitely get it. Hey, let me ask you a question, Mike. Just to touch on a little bit more music. We're actually going to ask you a couple of questions, past music and everything.
What's up?
But one thing that we did touch on at the beginning of this conversation was we were talking about how you started in elementary school. You said, right? Elementary school with rapping. So how'd you make?
Singing and rapping, like singing in church and then rapping my little lyrics.
That's what I was gonna say. How did you decide to make the transition from? You said you were singing in church, but how did you start rapping, and how did you change from rapping to singing?
I mean, well, I didn't want to put myself in a box.
Okay.
I didn't want to put myself in a box.
You're doing it all.
I wanted to do it all. I mean, like I'm not a producer. I know how to produce just a little bit.
Me too.
But I'm a dope. I'm a dope ass songwriter.
Look, see, I got my shit right here, bro. I'm learning.
All right. Yeah. Right. But I wanted to challenge my pen game. You know what I mean? So like I said, that's what it was. I'm a dope singer. I don't do that melodic singing. I mean, I do, but I want to show people my real talent. So I'm an actual singer,
That's true.
But I actually, like I said, I had the skills when it comes to writing rhymes too, because I did a lot of poetry growing up. I never went to the school of I never went to no school of the arts and everything, because I would have been dope if I did that. Yeah. But I was still able to do my thing without going to the school of arts.
Bro, listen. Let me tell you something. Your boy, and the reason why I gotta interject right here, because your boy Brian B. Yo, even believe it or not, a lot of people don't know this, but Brian B's been shining or whatever. But JD the Mouth, he writes songs too, man. We've been writing since we were in fucking middle school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was listening to, like I said, I've been traveling around, listening to all these different artists and stuff like that, all these different people that my father used to manage, my uncle as a drummer, all the different music I used to hear from him. I've been writing since I was a fucking kid, man. I've been writing forever. We had a little groups, girls around the summer looking for them. We had all that shit. We used to stay doing that. But like you said, Mike, like, you don't want to put yourself in a box, but you also are kind of experimenting, bro. You're trying to figure out what you're about. You're trying to figure out what you're doing. That's what I wanted to ask. Like,
Yeah, do you still rap?
Yeah, I do. Matter of fact, I got 3 rap tracks on my album as well, on my EP as well.
Ooh,
Yeah, I was wondering if you incorporated that into your project.
versatile, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, show people different sides. That keeps you interesting. That's what's fucking good, man. But yeah, we definitely wanted to ask that. But to kind of branch off in a different direction, we're kind of going deep into the interview at this point. Mike, let's learn a little bit more about you. We've had discussions and stuff like that. And this is actually a really interesting topic. For those who don't know, we actually, we've been with Mr. Michael I-Zayah, ever since we met. We had a couple problems here and there or whatever, trying to get this interview done, but we finally got it. So
finally got it.
Yeah, we wanted to talk about you brought up a really, really interesting point to me the first time we talked about women and your interest in women and stuff, bro. And as a singer, one of the things that you do, like we was talking about panty droppers. You know what I'm saying? So Mike, what's your private life, out of the business? What are you interested in, man? You got a girlfriend? You got any kids? Let us know a little bit about you.
I don't have any kids right now. But I am wanting to have my own family and build my own foundation. I am talking to somebody right now. I don't want to say who, so I prefer to keep my life private.
Gotcha. Shout out.
Because some of the women that I dated, I dealt with certain messy situations. So because of that, I learned my lesson as far as keeping my relationships private.
Yeah.
Right.
What I will say is that I do love plus size women. It's not a fetish. I just want to make that clear, because I know plus size females get very sensitive when they hear men talk about fetishes. No, it's not a fetish.
I feel like it depends on the fetish. Like if someone says, "Oh yeah, my fetish is I like bigger girls," I don't think bigger girls would be upset. Like if I heard that, I'd be like, "Okay."
It all depends on the delivery.
Well, the reason why I say that is because some dudes that are so ignorant to the fact, right? Some of them will say like, "Oh, I want to get with a big girl because they're easy lay or they're easy to sleep with."
That's a good point. I wasn't even thinking about that. But you want to know something? What I was thinking about was more along the line of if that is your fetish, that's what you're gonna look for. Yeah. If that's all you're gonna look for.
It's not a fetish though. That's what I'm saying. It's not a fetish.
No. I'm not saying you in general. I'm just meaning like to a person.
Whoever's fetish it may be.
Yeah. If you go out and you say, "I like big girls," and you're just looking for big girls for whatever reason you have that fetish, whether it be just to fuck, whether it be just to whatever. But if you're just saying you're just generally attracted to bigger women, that's your story. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you're just looking for them to have sex with. That's just what you like.
That's what I like. And but it's also like a deeper situation from that as far as how that really came about.
That's what's up.
When I was a year old, a year old. This
motherfucker's an X-Man or some shit. How he got all these crazy ass
from that far away
super memories and shit? What?
You got a notebook with you right there?
My daughter won, and she don't remember what I did this morning, motherfucker. Like, how are you remembering? Go ahead, Ma. I ain't gonna fuck with you.
I got the memory. What's it called? This New York rapper said something like he got the memory of an elephant. So I guess that's what it is, a memory of an elephant. Got a strong memory bank.
From 1 year old, he got the zoo in that motherfucker. I'm telling you. Go ahead, man. Let us know what's up.
But yeah, though, man. Okay. Me and my mom went to this movie went to the movies, and we saw this movie in 1990 called Dance with the Wolves. It's a cowboy Indians movie, and so I saw it, and I knew it was a cowboy Indians movie, and I thought it was really interesting, right? So, but the thing that really caught my attention, and I thought was this memory was real vivid, that I remember it like it was yesterday, right? It was an Indian lady and a white cowboy dude. They ended up fucking. They ended up having sex in like a hut or a teepee, right, in front of the fireplace. They was having butt naked ass sex and everything. And when I saw that, I thought like it was very, very interesting, right? Huh?
They just talking shit, bro. Got 1-year-olds watching Indians and cowboys fucking and shit.
No, I'm dead ass serious. Like no cap. Right. Like I'm not even bullshitting, right? But when I saw that movie, when I saw that scene, right, just vividly remember that scene. I was like, wow, that's very interesting. Like, you know, so when I got out of the movie theater, I'm not going to say that I was traumatized by it, but it just made me feel very curious about sex. You know what I mean? So I say when I was like 3 or 4 years old, I was in bed one day, and then like I just ended up having fantasies about fucking plus size women, you know? And so
what was you eating? Because I don't know, 3 or 4? I don't even remember what toys I had at 3 or 4. Damn.
Yeah, it's just a story, right? So, like I said, I never told nobody about that story, right? Until like I was a teenager, and I told my mom, and then my mom got mad at me because she didn't think I was gonna remember, but I did, you know? So, because I was sitting on her lap and everything when I was watching that movie, so I remember it like it was yesterday. But like I said, I never told nobody about it until I was a teenager, and I told my mom. But just for years, I always had a thing for plus size women. I always had a thing for plus size women, but I tried to hide it just because it was like I didn't want people ridiculing me, you know, because when people talk about, oh, you like fat bitches, and da-da-da, you know, shit like that. But like I said, I tried to hide that for years, for a long time, about me liking plus size women. But the crazy thing is, plus size females had tended to be attracted to me, and some of them I was low key attracted to, but I didn't want to show it, you know. Excuse me. I say when I was 13, that's when my very first girlfriend, like at 13, like she was plus size. She was a plus size female, and then this other female that I dealt with, that I lost my virginity to at 13. She was a plus size female. And then this other female, that I was making out with was a plus size female too.
Hey, babe, he using the magic word. He using the female. Hey, Mike, you must not watched our Almost Women's episode.
Doing it thing.
Oh, you was following that? Yeah. We had a whole conversation about how men call women females and shit like that or whatever. It's very interesting. If you want to check it out, check out episode number 12. But listen, sorry, Mike, I wasn't trying to interrupt you, but listen, it is crazy that you are talking about that, man, because just on the kind of stereotype alone, I guess, where it's like you talk about there are people that kind of like downgrade, and they have their own kind of mentality when it comes to, oh, she's a big chick. Oh, why you like her? So you'll formulate the whole thing as somebody who at fucking 1, you can't get much younger, especially with a womb and shit still. But if you find out that that's what your preference is, or whatever it been manipulated into, whatever you want to call it, but that's your preference, and you find that out at that age, bro, that's what you like. Yeah. So then when you grow up into a society or into an environment where people are normally like, hey, that's not good. Hey, that's not pretty. Hey, that's not sexy. Why do you like that? That's formulating your mind to be in some different shit. Now you like, I like that. Why do I like that? I'm not supposed to like that. I'm supposed to like that right there, but I like that. So now you feel weird. That's that fucking tug of war you got going on in yourself when you're meeting somebody. I like this, I'm attracted to this, but I should like this because everybody else says I should like this. That's
right. And that's another thing too, right? like I didn't start. I really didn't get start. I really didn't start getting criticized for liking plus size women until like I was 18, well, not 18, but until like I was in high school, right?
Yeah.
When I was in high school, and then like people started shaming me for liking plus size women. I'm just thinking to myself, okay, well, I like what the fuck I like. It's none of your damn business.
You like
you know?
what you like.
What you like? I'm saying.
Don't make me shit.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. And then I also used to be one of those type of guys to where that I was scared to be seen, or I was scared to hold a plus size woman's hand and everything. I used to be like, just admitting it as a man, I used to be one of those type of guys that was scared to be, that didn't want to be seen, or acted like I was scared to be seen with a plus size female.
Yeah.
But when I turned 18, I just got to a point where I was like, you know what, fuck this. I don't even care no more. I don't care what people like no more. This is what I like. Fuck what people think, or fuck what they say. This is what I like.
Ain't that a
And
good
I got to the point to where like I had to live in my truth and speak my truth.
That's a good feeling, bro. When you start getting older, man, you start getting to a different level where you're like, yo, listen, I can't be worrying about what everybody else fucking cares about. Like
It's hard to live in your life for other people.
Definitely.
You can't make
Exactly.
happy.
Yeah, you can't.
As long as you're happy, that's all that matters.
But there's also no reason to make everybody happy. What the fuck?
That as well.
What are you doing to make everybody? What satisfaction are you getting from making sure everybody around you is happy? Who gives a fuck?
Exactly.
You ain't.
And that's just like how, you know, when some people battle with their sexuality, and then when they get to the point where they finally just be like, you know what, like fuck this, like, you know, I'm coming out the closet or whatever, like this is who I am. You know, just like how some people be battling with that, and they finally like say that like they're coming out, like they was in the closet, and they coming out of the closet with that, you know, with their sexuality. I was in the closet when it came to liking plus size women. It was never with my sexuality. It was with plus size women.
That's a very, very, very good point, bro. Listen, you might have just touched on some shit. You just kind of gave me a different way of looking at something, because that is a very, very interesting way to look at it, bro. Because like you said, that's gonna be really, really hard for you know, people to especially in our time period where it wasn't as accepted as now. Like it's a lot of things are very accepting now. I mean, we're almost at a point where we might be saying where shit is a little bit too accepting at this point. But you know,
there's a lot of body positivity movements.
Yeah.
People in the body positivity community talk about that all the time, as far as like being shamed as a plus size person, or like people talking about they worried about people like being with them and they have to, like they don't want to be seen with them. You know, it's just like I can relate, because I used to be that type of guy that used to not want to be seen with a plus size female until I turned 18. And like I said again, I got to the point where I didn't care what people said no more, and I was just doing me. I was living my life for me and not for nobody else.
But you want to know what's crazy though? With all that, damn, my drinking. I'm not that pissed tonight, y'all. But I kind of lost my train of thought. What I was really about to say. But
I'll say it.
The crazy thing about that is like, you know, you found yourself as you got older or whatever. But when we're talking about people who are like in the closet and people who don't, you know, are scared to express who they really are because of the backlash or intimidation, whatever else they feel like,
ridicule,
exactly,
shame
for who they are. Like that's gotta be an amazing fucking feeling, bro. To sit there and have to go through your life living a lie because you're ashamed of what the outside world is gonna see or know the truth. So you have to pretend. That's why there's been so many people that's fucking gotten married, bro. Had kids, a whole family, and not even fucking express who they really are until like the point where it's just like, I'm tired of this shit and I don't give a fuck anymore. Like,
bring them out.
How crazy is that, yo?
You said bring them out.
But yo, that's pretty deep, bro. Like that's pretty deep. You know, that's you know, it's definitely a good thing. Big ups. Oh, that's, you know, that's what I was kind of gonna say too. But what you were saying about the body image shaming and stuff like that or whatever. Yo, listen, there's a little bit kind of two ways that your boy going at that or whatever. I definitely appreciate everybody trying to like say like, you know, I am who I am, and I want to make sure that, you know, people love me for me and blah 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 and this and that, and that's an amazing thing at all times. But people are also kind of going a little far left with this shit too, bro, because at some point you do have to understand, if you're unhealthy, man, and you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing as far as taking care of yourself, You know what I'm saying? I don't think there's anything wrong with letting
You're
somebody
gonna go through a lot of health problems.
Yeah.
Being plus size and overweight are two different things.
Yeah, yo, your boy Brian B, shit, I'm bigger than I've ever fucking been in my damn life or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, I know that. I know that. Now, do I want people to be coming at me like, yo, Brian B, yo, you should be fucking hitting the gym, man, every fucking day? Like, no, I don't want it. But am I gonna be unreasonable to be like, yo, somebody did come to me? It's more of like, yo, why are you minding my fucking business, bro? Like, you know, I'm doing my shit right now. But can I talk to them like I should be me and blah 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 and all this other shit or whatever? No. I mean, it's a hard.
Yeah, I'm big as hell too, bro. Like I said, like I'm hitting the gym now. Like shit, I signed up for Planet Fitness and everything.
Yo.
You know, and I'm doing that because I want to go back to how I used to look when I used to play football. Because I used to play football back in high school. I want to have my body back when I was playing football. You know, not just because of that, but you know, for health reasons. And because since I'm an artist, I want to have my image look a certain way.
Exactly, and that's really one of the biggest things, man. But that's why it's like I remember, not recently, like just to stay on a topic, you know, topical point. Adele had went, you know, Adele, hello.
She lost a lot of weight. She lost a lot of weight.
She lost a lot of weight, and people were giving her shit for it.
It's because she originally was like, you know, I'm a big girl. I don't care what anyone says, and accepting of it. But she never said, oh, I'm not going to be any other shape. She was just saying, whatever I am, I accept that. And everyone took it as, okay, cool. She's the backup for the fat girls. And then when she lost weight, they're like, oh, she betrayed us.
Stay that way.
And it's like, well, she's talking about body
betrayed
image.
us.
Yeah, like
I got healthy and ate
how
better.
dare she lose that much weight? Didn't she say she was
crazy,
beautiful?
man.
Like she never said she wasn't beautiful.
Far left,
and
baby.
Big.
Far left.
She said she was beautiful. She accepted who she was.
Yeah.
Accepted how she looked, but
she's beautiful regardless.
Oh yeah, she's a beautiful woman. But
and she a Taurus like me. Shout out to my Tauruses.
Look, he over there downloading the whole information. Well, I don't know. He might have, with his memory, he might have saw that shit one time and remembered it forever. Oh, listen. You know.
Shout out to Lizzo though. Lizzo, I love me some Lizzo.
Listen. Hey yo, listen. You gonna make
she's big on the plus size community too. And she a Taurus like me as well.
Yeah, how big do you like them? Lizzo style, Adele style, back when she was bigger, or?
Who are you looking at, baby? I don't even know. I can't even make a comparison right now. Who's
Kelly Price?
Kelly Price.
How big do you like them?
Jill Scott. Jill
Scott.
Yeah, she alright, bro. Jill Scott's alright.
Monique.
But you know what though?
Listen, hey Mike,
like
that's coming your way right now. You fucked up.
Damn, this like that, bro.
I love you, bro. I love you. But yo, listen, Monique. Listen. Yo, listen. Hold up, everybody.
How she was looking like during the Parkers days, during the days with the Parkers.
Monique had that fucking interview with, I think it was Oprah. And when Oprah was talking about her shaving her legs, and this fucking lady said, shaving my legs was the most painful experience. Listen, bro, I was done with that fucking I don't even watch the Parkers no more. That's how much I was done with it. But yo, to each his own. I can't fucking shop for everybody. But yo, Monique was like, oh, no, I can't fuck with her.
I feel like even if you have a certain type, there's always like the attitude could bring you out of that type and you could be attracted to that.
True
because
shit.
Like even if you're usually not attracted to, like let's say you're not usually attracted to, you know, thinner women or whatever, but you get someone who's really mentally there for you and they're very confident in themselves. I think the confidence that someone might have is also very attractive.
Hey Mike, I think Tiff brings up a good point, yo. Listen, I just want to ask, we're gonna get ready to close the show in a minute, but yo, you are attracted to bigger women and stuff like that or whatever. That's kind of like your preference. But I'm saying, when you see, and I'm not trying to take anything away from anybody or whatever, but like when you see like a Beyonce or a Rihanna or some shit like that, and you're looking at these fucking women and they got, you know, fit bodies and big tits and shit like that or whatever. Like, what are you thinking? Like, there's still attraction though, right? It's like,
yeah, of course. You
know what I mean? Yeah,
it's still attractive to me.
It's a weird thing. It's like your preference is that, but it's like it's not like you can't be attracted to something else. I think it's the same thing in reverse. Like if you're attracted to the Beyoncés and the Rihannas, and then you see like a pretty ass fucking big girl with a nice face and a nice body, like
if they carry themselves with confidence Like
I'm saying,
like the girls that are very self-conscious about being bigger, that are really like reserved and like they slouch and they're not confident.
yeah,
They, even if someone's the exact same size, exact same body shape, that other person will look better if they had confidence. They walk with their head held
pretty
high.
true.
You know,
Pretty true.
because if you have that person that hates themselves, hate how they look, all they have is negativity around them.
Throwing up in the
there's
bathroom and shit.
There's less attraction there,
For
to me at
real.
least, in my mind.
For real. No, you're right, babe. You're absolutely right. It is a weird thing, yo. It's like everybody has like their type or their or whatever they see, and it's like that, you know, get your dick hard or whatever the fuck you want to call it. But I'm saying at the same time, it's like it doesn't mean that, oh, I don't have any kind of nothing going
good to you.
the other way. That's very
Right,
true.
right.
It's kind of like we
He
live
said
in a time.
he liked to grab a little something.
You want to have it, baby. Yo, listen.
Yeah, grab the love handles.
Comfy. Like when you go to bed, you need some covers and blankets. And
Hold on
comforters.
tight.
You don't
go
want
for that
you
ride.
don't
Hold on
like-
tight.
He doesn't want shit. And he
With
just
your
like it's
seatbelt on?
hard. When he lays
Yeah.
down on their shoulder, he wants to feel fluffy.
Oh,
He doesn't want to feel like
Fluffy, yeah, I like some fluffiness, yeah.
Listen.
Hey, bro, that's cool.
Hey, listen, y'all. Yo, this has been a fucking amazing episode. It took a little while and it's been a little crazy. But yo, we got through it. Yo, Mike, man, I want to thank you, bro, for your patience and your understanding. Yo, Beeline, yo, I'm not scared to admit it. Your boy Brian B, we in fucking, 17 episodes at this point? Yeah, we've been doing this shit a little while. Yeah, we lost. We don't even count anymore. Remember the beginning of the episodes? We always
we were counting all the way to get to 10. We were so excited.
We were. But yo, it's been great, man. Yo, I'm really enjoying these interviews, especially with music, man. We've been in music our whole lives, and it's very interesting to seeing the new generation, 2020. And you from our generation, Mike. You know what I'm saying? You still trying to make it and do your thing, bro. And it's
Thank
amazing.
you for carving out some space for the Beeline.
Yes, sir. We appreciate it, bro.
Thank y'all for having me.
No problem. Yo, Mike, we gonna be shopping the shit out of this too, bro. I'm telling you right now.
Another fun fact too, I was also on American Idol.
Oh shit.
I auditioned for American Idol. I thought I was going to audition for Simon Cowell. What's that dude? That dark skin dude, that big dark skin dude. I forgot his name.
Randy Jackson. Randy Jackson.
Randy Jackson.
Oh,
Randy
that's
Jackson.
cool.
And I thought I was gonna, like I said, Randy Jackson, Katy Perry, Simon Cowell. I thought I was gonna audition for them, right? But it was the total complete opposite. Yeah. I ended up auditioning at Piedmont Park with a long line of people. Yeah. And I had sung one of my exclusive songs, right, which I wish I shouldn't have did, because I saw other people singing cover songs, and then some of them also had the instruments, and then some of them ended up winning, and they got flown out. They ended up getting flown out to California to actually be on TV.
Yeah.
You know, so like I said, shout out to Maureen and everything. She has the X360 radio station that she owns, but she helped me get that set up and everything for me to have that chance to audition for them. But I appreciated the fact that, like, she gave me that opportunity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know,
Learning experience. You know what I mean?
And I auditioned for Killer Mike and T-Pain, the two rappers.
Yeah, we heard.
I auditioned for them on Netflix and everything. They edited out me auditioning for them, but they did have the cameras in my face to where I had made a cameo appearance.
That's beautiful. What was that on?
The show is called Trigger Warning with Killer Mike. It's on Netflix right now.
Gotcha.
I'm on episode 4 or 5. Yeah.
Beautiful. Yo, Mike, it's been amazing, bro. Yo, we really appreciate you being on the Beeline, bro. We're a newer show. We're still getting stuff together over here. We're doing pretty good, man. Our numbers are growing every damn day, and your boy, the whole team. You got the whole team on with your interview right now. So, yo, nothing but love, bro. We're gonna promote you. We're gonna shout you out, man. We're gonna throw you all over the place, and yo, we wish you nothing but success in the future of your career, bro. You're amazing, bro. You're a very talented guy, well spoken. You know what I mean? We nothing but love from here at the Beeline, brother.
So
thank you, man. I really appreciate y'all having me. It means a lot.
yeah, definitely send me all of your information and stuff like that. I'm gonna leave it all in the description so people can know where to find you and people can see where your project is and listen to your songs.
Follow, like,
It's got good music, man.
subscribe.
Y'all better get on. It's new music. People don't know this shit yet. You know what I'm saying? You sitting home, you bored. Remember that commercial with the people, with the guy who was like, yo, you going to school? What you doing? Get your ass. Remember that shit? That's how I'm gonna be and shit now. Yo, listen. Find new music, man. Support this talent. We got people out here trying to fucking make new shit happen for their lives, man. The Beeline is all about success, man. I follow my dream. I want to help everybody else follow their dream.
Right.
So anybody else who listens to this, come on the Beeline. Share your story, man. Share your progression. You got an album? Let me fucking play it for the world. Yo, we love y'all, man. This is the fucking dream. In Cove.
Here we go.
Shit.
Here we
Get
go.
ready. Get ready. Make sure your headphones is on.
Did we almost go through a
We
whole
almost had a whole episode without this.
Without it.
But go ahead.
Say
go
the
ahead.
best for last.
He's gonna regret this part when he listens to it.
Kofi Mania, baby, running wild. Vince McMahon, where you at? Yo, but listen, hey yo, all jokes aside and shit. Hey yo, Big Mike, yo, it's been a pleasure, brother.
Too, man.
It's gonna be an episode on Tuesdays. We are exclusively on Tuesdays now, the Beeline, and we gonna shop at the death, man. I'm gonna break it up and have a couple parts on the Beeline shorts. Shorts. Yo, much love in closing. Anybody got anything in closing? Anybody got any notes? Something? What's up,
Keep
Jay?
doing what you doing, bro. And listen, one of them big girls you like, one of the big girls you love just might come around after watching.
Listen, might see the Beeline.
He's talking
I
this
see the
stuff
Beeline.
out. He's not trying to ruin that.
Listen, bro, don't mess up your
Tell them to
situation.
stay away right now.
You gonna have the
Keep
girls
talking.
chasing.
I mean, like I said, I mean, it's kind of open right now. Kind of like in a little open relationship.
Like
I guess entanglement. I was playing.
Where Jada at? Hey, yo, Jada, where you at?
Nah, I'm just kidding. You know, entanglement, but nah, I'm talking to somebody right now, so I'm gonna see how it goes.
Good shit, bro. Good shit.
I'm trying to find love too. So.
Oh, find it, bro. Find it, man.
Wonderful thing.
Yeah, it is a great thing. It is a great thing. But yo, in closing, hey yo, everybody at the Beeline, I love you fucking to death. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Channel's rising, subscribers are rising, views are rising, everything. You guys seem to really like these music episodes because I'm hitting like 90 fucking views in the first day. So
Be continued.
got more coming. Mr. Michael I-Zayah, much appreciation, brother. And in closing, stay positive, stay true, pay attention. And your boy Brian B. JD the Mouth. I Tiff will holla.